Welcome, everybody. Welcome, beautiful people, to the Glow and Grow channel. I am your host, Gabby. Today, we are talking about journaling for people who hate writing. All of these examples or tips are ways that you can journal that include minimal writing or none at all. So let's jump right into it. There are so many benefits to journaling. Journaling can help you to, relieve stress, get a good level of control of your stress, help to manage your stress. It can help to boost your creativity. It can also help for you to get mental clarity and just make space in your mind and put it all on paper or in other ways. Journaling has so many benefits where it's like, I want to do it, but how do I do it without all the writing? No one wants to do all that. I mean, I'm sure there's some people out there who want to do all that, but if you're like me, you don't. We are going to get into our tips for journaling so you are not missing out on all of the amazing benefits and you can do it in your own way. The first way that you can journal without all the excess writing is using voice memos. All you have to do is click record and get all of your thoughts out. You don't have to think too hard about it. Press record, talk, get your thoughts out. It's easy. It is one of those methods that don't really require much thought. So feel free to vomit all of your thoughts, all of your ideas, how you're feeling, what happened, and just talk. Let it all out. Don't feel the need to be, super nervous or feel the need to be super articulate. Just get it out and record it. Label it how you'd like to label it with the date, and then you can actually revisit these voice recordings later, seeing where was I during this time, reflecting and using it for, a method to move forward and just see where you were versus where you are. The second way is to do a gratitude jar. Essentially, you are only jotting down maybe 1 to 3 things a day, and it really is based off of what you feel like doing, but it's minimum one. Or you can set your own. Maybe you do this weekly at the end or the beginning of the week. And all you do is you jot down one thing that you're grateful for. You can put one word or you can put one sentence and you plop it in there. And at the end, you can pull these out and look through these things that you're grateful for. It might repeat, but it is beneficial if you try not to repeat it. Try to find something new to be grateful for every day. So that could be one thing, that could be two things. Don't make it a chore for yourself where you're stressing and you're spending like 10, 15 minutes sitting there and you're like, okay, I can't think of anything else to be grateful for. So if you need to reset it at the end of the month so you can be grateful for the same thing that you was last month, that's totally fine. But don't complicate it. Write down things that you're grateful for and plop it in the jar. And then you can pull it out whenever you'd like to remind yourself of all the positivity that surrounds you and all the good things that are in your life. So, gratitude jar, not for everybody, but it's for somebody. Third one. I feel like this is going to be a quick video. Low key, this is going to be one of my quickest videos, and that's cool. Mind map journaling. I don't know if you were ever in school and you saw like a food web. Was it a food web? Yeah, it's a food web. And it had the central idea in the middle, and then it just had these connecting like circles that were connected to this central idea. So that is your way of letting your mind run free and letting your mind go to wherever it goes and just jotting those things down. For example, if you are having a super duper bad day or you're in just a sour mood, you would put the central idea is I am in a sour mood. Then you would create connections to maybe triggers that caused you to feel that way. So your sour mood is in the middle. Bam, you are this way because this morning you were late to work. Then you are also this way because your cereal fell. Then you are also this way because your partner said something about your body that wasn't the nicest thing. And then that made you insecure. So then all these things can connect to different things and you can create this web of just ways that you feel on this day. And the web might be positive, it might be the complete opposite. In the center, it might be, I'm feeling great today. What are things that caused me to feel this way? I went to the gym and I killed it. I went outside and, said hi to my neighbor and they waved back for the first time today. I feel amazing. I'm walking on clouds. The benefit to doing the map journaling or the web kind of journaling is it makes it easy to organize your thoughts. Sometimes our thoughts are just like everywhere and just buzzing and just like really, 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 really loud and hard to see. Okay, I can't even tell you if I'm having a good day right now, or I can't even tell you what kind of day today is because it just feels like muddled. I don't know. This is going to help you organize your thoughts, visualize and see yourself on paper and go, oh, okay, that's what kind of day we're having today. Also, this is really, really good with helping you to tackle complex feelings where you're like, something is bothering me. This happens to me all the time. And I literally have to track it back. Like, something is bothering me and I don't know what it is. Like, something is making me feel uncomfortable. And I literally have to search my mind and track what is making me feel this way. Usually I find it in my brain, but if you are someone where it's hard for you to find it in your brain, put it down into that web and like track it down. In these webs, you don't have to put words. You can draw pictures, doodle, icons, symbols, whatever it is that just makes it come to life for you. Do it. So again, this one is also very, very particular to a certain kind of person. Not for everybody, but it's for somebody. All right, on to the next one. This is also one of my top ways to journal. We are talking about photo journaling. This requires zero writing. The writing's optional. So, photo journaling is you can take pictures of moments that stand out to you throughout your day. You can take pictures if you have, special moments where you're spending time with loved ones, or just, where moments where you feel like really, really good. And you're like, you know what? Me sitting here having this cup of coffee right now is the best feeling in the world. I'm a tea person though, but shout out to my tea people. It's the best feeling in the world. So maybe it might not even be a picture of you. You might take a picture of your cup of tea. You might take a picture of, your toddler. You might take a picture of you and a family member. You might take a picture of a storm brewing in the clouds, and that just relaxes you. You might also take a picture of some mess that got you tight, that had you a little bit upset. Click that. Now, beware. Don't go and take a picture of like people. I wouldn't recommend that. You might get your phone snatched, and I don't want that to happen. But normalizing taking photos of the good things, just stick to the good stuff. Stick to the good stuff. Stick to positive things, things that bring, happiness and joy to your life. It requires zero writing, and a lot of times these photos tell more, or what is the phrase? Pictures tell more than 1,000 words. Something like that. So yeah, that was photo journaling. Definitely do it. Some people choose to post. You don't have to post these. These can be your private memories for you to cherish and to share with other people, maybe. But that's totally up to you. It's your life. It's your world. We're just living in it. This one is very, very interesting. You can do music playlist journaling. You can create a playlist based off of your emotions. So you can do a happy playlist. You can do an In My Feelings playlist, which I have an In My Feelings playlist, and it's amazing. When I listen to a song and it brings me to a place, or it makes me feel some sort of way, or it just really aligns with how I feel in that moment, I add it to that playlist. So this is my happy playlist, whatever song that really sparked joy. And then for the In My Feelings playlist, you can do the same thing. So maybe, you're feeling really, really sad, and there's this song that just takes you over, and I don't even want to recommend this, honestly. I might not. Okay, maybe I'm not the only one. So, have you ever been sad to the point where like you're on the brink of tears but you haven't cried yet? This for my dramatics, my dramatic people. And you play that one song that you know is going to help that teardrop. Add that to the playlist. You know, an artist does that for me. If I'm like, I know I need to cry, Billie Eilish. I'm telling you, when the party's over, that's my go-to. I have certain artists that like, anyway, don't judge me, okay? Because my emotions are regulated. My emotions are regulated, baby. Essentially, you're curating playlists that match your current mood, your goals, and your experiences. And you create these playlists. So, for example, it could be your playlist for the year, or it could be playlists that, you know, resonate with you when you're feeling certain emotions. And you just create like these libraries that you can go back to. And you're like, okay, this was my like I'm angry playlist. Yeah. I was in a dark place. But you never know. So I definitely like this form of journaling. It is really unique. It's super fun. It's super dramatic. When I was a little girl, when I used to cry, this might be TMI. When I used to cry, I used to look in the mirror and just like watch myself cry to see how I look when I'm crying. If you are that level of dramatic, creating a playlist connected to your moods and experiences and goals, right up your alley. Right up your alley. Do it. Let's get into our next form of journaling. This is video journaling. So it's attached to photo journaling, except you are turning on the camera, pressing record, and you are getting your visual, your audio, everything going all at once. Now, you can sit, press play, talk about the way you feel, talk about your day, talk about your, you know, things that made you feel like you were on top of a mountain, and talk about things that made you feel maybe uncomfortable or brought up negative feelings or experiences throughout your day. This does take a little bit more space than photo journaling or the voice recording journaling, but I think it's really, really good because you have that visual. For example, you can look back and see, well, like my eyes were sunken. I was looking very unhealthy at this time. Like or you can see the unhappiness in my eyes. Like those are things that you won't necessarily be able to see, you know, in voice recordings or hear in photos. Like I can hear how brokenhearted I am, you know, and what caused me to get to that place. A mood tracking journal. So, a mood tracking journal is simple. You are tracking your mood for that day and you are going to put comments. So, again, any triggers, what caused it, what happened, did you eat, things like that. It's really simple. It'll take you less than 2 minutes to do, or around 2 minutes to do, and you just track your mood. And then you can look back, and if you see your mood has been off the charts for the past 2 weeks, we've got a problem. We got to get down to this, what is it, we got to get, we got to get down to the bottom of this. Am I adding too many words? We got to get to the bottom of this. It is an easy way for you to track. You don't have to be a scientist to see, oh my gosh, I've been having a terrible month, or I've been having an amazing month. Let's keep it up. Ever since I cut that man off, my mood tracker has been in the green. Okay? And let's keep him away. All right. So a mood tracker is a great way to journal. You can add your comments if you'd like, totally optional, and it's super quick. If you are interested in a mood tracker, I am going to link a free mood tracker below that you can download and print and use for yourself. So feel free to download that. Click the link below and you can have your own free mood tracker curated by myself. If you are seeing that on your mood tracker that you are having a pattern of negative emotions going on, it is your opportunity to find a solution to improve your quality of life, you deserve to be in the green. You deserve to have a life that is full of joy and peace. If you are seeing that you are in the red, find solutions. Seek help, man, because you deserve to be happy too. And it makes no sense for everyone else around you to be happy. And you are literally seeing your mood on paper saying that you need help. Seek professional help. Seek someone who you can trust. Seek time for yourself. Invest in yourself so that you can be happy and truly have joy. Just throwing that tidbit in there for you. You deserve happiness. This last form of journaling is quite honestly one of my favorites, and it is art journaling. So you can use paint, crayons, pencils, markers to just draw out the way you're feeling, put that date on there, and just go ham. You can buy a sketchbook or one of those books that you can actually paint in and it won't bleed over to the other side. And you can go crazy. How do you feel? Are you using different types of colors and splats? And are you finger painting? Are you ripping into the paper with all black? What does that look like? If you like to put writing or context, you can flip it over and write that on the back, before or after, depending on what materials you're using. But using that art to be creative and expressing yourself is really good for your brain, for your mind, for your body. You know, holding that tension in your body and just releasing it onto the paper. And it's also really, really good for your inner child. Now, let's take this a step further for my creatives. Journaling can be done through different creative outlets. For example, myself, I am a dancer. I love to dance. I will put on music and just release whatever I'm feeling. Today, this was my move. I hurt my neck and I'm still working that out. Don't mind me. You might want to pop, 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 pop. Crump. You might just want to pirouette across your carpeted apartment. That's totally up to you. And you can combine that with another form of journaling, like the video journal, and just play music and just flow. If you are creative in a different way, for example, my husband, he makes music. You can journal through music. How are you feeling today? What do you want to create today? What do you want to talk about? What kind of beat are you going to create over? If you are into poetry, writing, well, child, this is a video about no writing. But anyway, regardless, find creative outlets that you can journal that are particular to you. Maybe you like pottery and you want to create some funky looking pottery because that's how you feel. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. So that was the last form of journaling. And I hope that this was all beneficial to you. Don't forget, download that mood tracker. Let me know which one of these ideas were your favorite. Thank you for joining me, and I will see you in the next video. Don't forget to subscribe. Peace.